It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. Tonight we're going to be watching LeBron James, still physically superior in just about every matchup. He says he feels his athleticism has waned a little, Shaq. I'm not sure if I see it.
Well, he's older, but listen, Ernie, I played with this guy. He's 275, 5% body fat. He's an absolute handful to deal with in the post and on the open floor.
We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. With Rick for Mirza Teletovic, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Darrell Wright. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Freak comes in for Jose Calderon. On the court for Cleveland, Lopez in at shooting guard. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Suns trail by 11. They set the screen. Here's Augustine. And James pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Lopez. Nailed from three-point land. Lopez has got himself on the board with 3 there. And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others in the business has its benefits.
Check out stats for James. Assists and
This club needs a bucket. He's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
And Phoenix making a change here. Goudlock is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Thompson. Chandler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the line for him here.
Tyson Chandler at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Cleveland leading by 13. LeBron dishes to Lopez. Tipped away.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
There's the screen. Tapped, guarded by Frye. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after them.
Lopez, no luck.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Back to James. passes to Lopez. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Dellavedova missing. Suns trail by 13. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway. Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Gondelak gets the bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Lopez outside.
Move the ball.
They set the pick. Trying his luck deep, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
To the wing right side. Chandler a screen. Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. Fires from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Augustine. Cavaliers timeout.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
It's simple. Touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Third is Tyson Chandler.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah. And you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Shot off the screen. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Chandler a screen. Tapped. Oh, Quinn defending. Out to Chandler. And there's the 3-second violation. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Indiana. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Cleveland, right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Already seizing control of this game.
total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And Augustine kicks to Godlock. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ.
Dual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
There's a good screen. Here's Lopez. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Lopez in a two-guard. Evans is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Calderon in at the one. Suns trail by 20. Here's Teletovic. No good with the triple. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Calderon kicks to Evans. There's the three. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Evans. Jefferson's got himself on the board with three there.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Lopez missing again. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to Portland.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Expanding his range. Lopez with another miss. Suns trail by 18. Right outside. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. We're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Knight passes to Teletovic. Curry with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Here's Lopez. He drains the quick shot. Lopez has got 16 points. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
The offense, he moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Richard Jefferson. Right against Love. Lets a floater go, and that one's good. Wright's got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Lopez outside from beyond the arc. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor. Suns trail by 21. Chandler a screen, and Curry has it in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He dropped a cool 33 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
He saw that one was going long, and he tracked it down.
3 on 3. Calderon against Knight, and Curry, here we go. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Curry's got 7.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.